So I was alone at home myself for what turned out to be a very, very long time. And it was kind of like a little haven that popped up with different activities, and I found it a really good distraction. And then to be asked to share the laughter yoga live on the platform was kind of, well, it's the peak of my year. It wasn't a very good year, 2020, was it? And it was something that was a bit of a shining light. So that's how I sort of first remember the Virtual Village Hall.
Being absolutely terrified the week before we went into doing the first session in the Virtual Village Hall. I honestly don't think I slept for about a week before that first session. And I rehearsed it so many times. And like I said, I just don't think I slept for about a week. And that night before, I had the worst night's sleep because I was so nervous. But anyway, it all went fine. And it was, and obviously now 4 years on, I'm pleased to say I'm a lot more relaxed about doing them now.
I have one memory of my neighbours going past my window and dancing in front of my window. They could see me dancing and they could hear the music, and they started joining outside my window, which no one watching the video could tell because I was still looking forward. But behind my camera, behind my computer, was my neighbours and their children dancing in the street. So that was really nice.
I'd say it gave me some focus, sharing the laughter yoga and the meditation and hearing back how people felt better afterwards. It was a real boost to me personally as well as professionally. And then, having found this true for myself, I knew that sharing it with other people who might also have those barriers beyond the initial lockdowns, still weren't allowed to go out. And they couldn't do conventional exercise, they couldn't even go out for that walk that we were allowed. This was what I wanted to do, and I felt that I could reach people.
I do remember, I think it was in the first year of us running sessions in the Virtual Village Hall, and it was, one of my sessions landed on what must have been the hottest day of the year. And we thought, okay, it'll be fine. I'll have my patio door open and we'll have all the windows open, and then at least there'll be moments just before we were about to begin, somebody started with a lawnmower. So it was, oh my goodness, panic. And so we had to quickly go and shut all the doors and windows, and I absolutely melted in that session. I just spent the rest 45 minutes just melting because I didn't have any windows on vent and I didn't have a fan running.
There was a member that said I'd made a huge difference to their life. They were having a problem having an MRI, and it was cancelled because it was such a problem. And they then attended one of my sessions and used some of the techniques when they went for their MRI, and they successfully had that MRI and their issues were sorted out. And that was a huge thing, I felt, for me personally and for them.
Really love knowing that I'm reaching people, that the video's reaching people that I'll never meet, and I don't even know how many people, and I don't know where they are or what they're like, and I can only imagine. And I kind of love the hope that it's having an impact beyond what I can.
People who are complete beginners, but also people who have danced to a very high level before, and they're all able to access sessions in the Virtual Village Hall. So I think that's one of the loveliest things, that it really does bring people together regardless of their geographical location, regardless of their background, anything. Anybody can join in a session in the Virtual Village Hall.
Thank you for trusting me and joining in. And when I've asked you to do some really silly things, every single exercise we do has a purpose, even the silliest ones. And people have readily understood that once that they've done it. But it takes trust for them to do it. So I really appreciate that they trust me enough to do that.
I'd like to say a huge thank you to everybody who has joined me in the Virtual Village Hall over the last 4 years. It's been wonderful to be able to teach ballet and dance for Parkinson's to you all. And thank you so much, because of course the Virtual Village Hall just wouldn't run without people taking part.